So I'm Melissa, and I am a student with Grand Canyon University, and I am here with
Shanithia Salas.
Hi Shanithia. We're going to go over the counseling informed consent. You give permission to record this video for the mock counseling session. Also, you consent to, the recordings being used by Grand Canyon University faculty and staff for purposes of supervision, research, and teaching. You also understand that any part of the conversation that is recorded or written down will be kept confidential. Also, you know that we will not disclose any information that may identify you in the mock counseling session recording. This information will be fictional and used as an ally. Also, you understand Zoom will be used to record counseling sessions, and the Zoom meets both the HIPAA and FERPA confidentiality standards. You also understand that the recording of the mock counseling session activates any suicidal ideations or potential harmful thoughts. Will reach out to professional in areas immediately, and neither GCU or the college nor the counseling student will be held accountable for harm yourself.
Okay.
All right. So what brings you in today?
I have so much going on. I have uh, um a cheating boyfriend and um I'm pregnant, I think too. And it's overwhelming and I don't know if I want to keep it or if I want to get rid of it or if he's going to help support me or I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Right. And does he know that you're pregnant or possibly could be pregnant?
No.
All right. When's the last time that you've seen him?
Yesterday.
So does he still reside with you?
Yes, he does. Hmm.
So how did you see the proof of him cheating on you? Or
I haven't seen any proof. It's just I suspect it because of like the different things that he's doing. I just feel like the way that he's moving is just not right or something. I feel like he is like sneaky about his whereabouts, where he's going, or what time he comes home, or what he's doing. I don't know.
so do you plan on taking a pregnancy test?
I did.
And it came up positive.
Yes.
So what are you gonna do at this moment?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, I don't think I want to have a kid with someone who is like that, but I'm also hoping that he's going to change and then maybe we can be together and have a kid. Because I don't have any kids, but he does have kids. He has two kids already.
And how's the relationship with their mothers?
Um, they co-parent very well.
Okay, so do you have a doubt in your mind that he would not be there for your child?
I don't know. I don't know because we've never discussed kids. We just, take care of his kids and that's it. We don't never really talk about having more kids or me having a kid or anything because I really don't want kids.
So how do you feel about the pregnancy?
I don't feel positive about it.
Okay, so tell me some more on why you don't want any children.
Um, because I just feel like I'm not in the space probably right now, like in the mind space to have kids. I mean, I know it comes like in 9 months or a year, up to a year or something like that. So, um, I've never been a person that's like, I want to have children one day and have a big happy family. Like that's never been me. Yeah, I don't mind getting married and having a husband, but like the kids, that has never been my thought process. I think I'm too selfish for kids. Like I don't want to share anything with them. Like, I don't want to like my time or like anything that has to do with kids. Like, I just want to take care of myself and that's it. Someone else's kids, like, yeah, I can watch them. You know, I have godchildren, but having my own to deal with every single day, I don't think I'm ready for that type of thing or something. I don't know.
Have you put any thought to if you keep the baby, what that would look like for you?
No, I haven't even really thought about it. I think also too, it's just kind of shocking in a way, you know, um, because it's something I never thought about or discussed. I just never, it never crossed my mind, if that makes sense.
Right.
So, you know, I don't know. I don't know.
And how's the relationship with you and your boyfriend? Is it like, are you guys good when you're good or?
Yeah, when everything is good, everything, you know, it's nice, everything runs well, everything runs smooth, but at times, now that this stuff has kind of been happening, um, it just hasn't been good because then I'm moody or I have an attitude or I want to know everything like where are you going? What time are you coming back? Why are you going there? Who's all gonna be there? Like I don't I don't want to be doing that types of stuff. Like there's like no trust, you know what I mean? Like, and I don't even know why I don't trust him because I technically haven't caught him doing anything, but I have suspicion that he is. So I don't know.
Do you feel like your trust has stemmed from someone else to the point where you don't trust him?
Well, I mean, in the past when I've been in relationships, um, this behavior has happened, and then, you know, when I actually found out what was going on, you know, it was like a cheating situation. So I just kind of think the things that he's doing now are cheating allegations or allegedly cheating. I think he is. So I don't know, but yeah, I'm probably basing it off of previous experiences that I had.
Right.
So I guess that may not even be fair, but you know, it is what it is. I don't really know what else. I don't know. What
Where
else
do you
to
want to
do.
go from here though? Like what are you gonna do as far as the baby and communicating to him that you're pregnant and the relationship? So like what are your goals?
I haven't even really thought about goals. Like I don't, I don't, I don't want to tell him because I don't want him to say that he does want to keep it because I don't want to keep it. So I have to think about that. I think I probably should tell. I mean I think I will eventually have to tell him. Do you think I should tell him?
I do. I believe that you should at least give him the opportunity. Especially if you are you able to do you guys have a good like do you guys communicate very well?
Um, yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah, we communicate all right, I guess. Yeah. I mean,
And how far
if
along are you?
I don't know, I would have to make a doctor's appointment, I guess, to find out. I mean, I haven't like missed a period or anything, but I don't know, you know, I don't know.
So when you say that you don't want the child, what would your options be?
Abortion, definitely. I don't think I would want to carry a kid for like 9 months and then like give it up for adoption or something like that. Because then it would be in my head like I biologically had a kid and it's out. Like, no, I don't. That's too much for me.
And do you know the time frame as far as abortion goes?
No, I don't.
So I'll give you a referral to someone, maybe that you can make an appointment with and we can see how far you are along. And, I think that you should, of course, it's your body, it's your decisions, it's based upon you.
Mhm.
Um, but have you ever thought about maybe like doing some sticky note goals, like where you are putting it in perspective for yourself and putting those goals up so that you can see them to see
Um, no, I haven't.
how you should work this situation.
No, so when you say sticky note goals, what do you like? What does that mean? Like, what do I need to do so to see if that'll help me?
So let's talk about goals.
Okay.
What are some of your goals that you have set for the relationship, the pregnancy? Like, what is the priority to you?
Well, maybe I'm willing to work on the relationship if I'm willing to work on the relationship if I can find out if nothing is really going, like maybe it's just me.
Have you communicated to him about the reason why you suspect, or have you ever came out and accused him of the cheating?
I haven't accused him of nothing. No.
So you haven't said nothing, it's just in your mind.
Yes, it's in my.
So you guys don't argue about like, are you out there cheating?
No, I just say stuff like, what are you doing? Why are you late? Like, why do you come home so late? What are you doing between these times? Stuff like that. I don't say you're cheating. I know you're doing something. I don't do that. No. So he doesn't, so I don't think he knows that I suspect these things. I think he thinks that I'm dumb if he is doing it. Like, she's stupid. She's doing this and she's questioning me.
So where would you like to go from there? Would you have a conversation with him and just tell him how you feel?
Um,
Like using Isaiah is like, hey, I feel like this because I see you doing this and that. Or you're coming in at different hours and I've seen this before and it's just something in me that feels this way.
yeah, I probably should do that. I mean, that sounds like a good idea.
So I think that maybe we can set a goal for communicating with him.
Okay.
And then once you communicate with him, do you think that if the conversation's going good, that you would want to express the fact that you are pregnant?
No, I don't think I should express it that fast. I think I should wait.
Wait to see. Okay.
Yeah, because um I think I just need to know like where how far along I guess I am before I say something.
Yeah, express and explore your options. So with the sticky note goals is you're gonna write all your goals that you have that we set or
Uh-huh.
that you have set for what you want to accomplish and things that you want to take care of in therapy,
Okay.
of course. And you just put them in perspective. You can see them, you put them up, and you can figure out what goal you want to meet first or how you met it. And you can rearrange it to what goal you want to go first and what goal you want, a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people either put them in a or put it in a monthly planner with a time frame. Like I want to have this goal done by this date.
Okay.
So basically we're writing goals to be able to see how far do you plan on dealing with the fact that you have this over your head of believing that he is cheating.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe communicating and seeing how good you guys communicate for a time frame.
Yeah, we can probably do that. Yeah, maybe I should do that. Yeah.
So like kind of like build your own story, but putting a time frame on how you want
Things to happen.
things to happen. So what are some of the goals that you want to do here in therapy as far as is it like self-image? Is it, low self-esteem?
Um, no, I don't have low self-esteem. One of my goals that I do want is I want him to come with me.
To therapy.
Yeah.
So maybe couples therapy. So maybe you can start off with communicating with him.
Uh-huh.
Once you have that conversation, then we can get couples therapy started.
Mhm.
And then you want to say how, like, put a time frame on how long you want to go through couples therapy to see if it's gonna really work for you.
Yeah, but I mean, like, how long do you do couples therapy? Like,
For as long as you need it.
oh, okay. So there's no time frame, like,
But we can put a time frame
Or
on it if you're
sessions.
like saying like, okay, Liz, I mean, we can, depending on your insurance as well. If
Mhm.
your insurance has, like where you have a certain amount of
Mhm.
visits, then, you know, we would um, look based on the insurance.
oh, and how many visits they'll give me.
Mhm.
Okay. And then if they give me so many visits and then we want to still come, then we would just have to pay for that then out of our pocket, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I want him to try to come with me because then maybe I can express the things that I want to talk about with you here.
Right.
Maybe that'll be easier,
Right, help me.
maybe,
Yeah.
or something. I don't know. I guess I would just have to ask him first. He's never really talked about therapy, so I don't really know how he'd feel about it, but I don't think he would be opposed to it.
Okay. I think therapy is a good start.
Um, yeah. So
And
maybe
is there anything else that you want to work on as far as yourself?
um
About all of this going on? I know that you have a lot going on, but is there something that you may want to work on for yourself?
yeah, I think maybe I need to work on being able to express myself more. Like maybe not be so silent about things, you know,
Yes, absolutely.
or something. I'm thinking maybe. I
And
do
setting
want to
some
work on that.
boundaries, maybe.
Yeah. Um, like when you say boundaries, what do you mean?
Like expressing the things that you feel like a boyfriend should do. Like, or do
Okay.
you have a problem with him going out and being out all night?
Yes, I do.
So I would set boundaries and be like, hey, you know, in a relationship, this is what I'm not gonna tolerate.
Mhm.
And then, you know, set some boundaries for yourself as it's in the relationship. And then also, you know, goals for yourself of speaking up, using those I statements so that he can connect the feeling,
Mm-hmm.
you know, with what you're saying and saying, okay, well, she's not accusing me, but she's telling me this is how she feels.
Mm-hmm.
So then he can connect it and, you know, actively listen to what you're saying and understand that this is how you feel.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I think I'll
So
do
I
that.
would start from there to
Uh-huh.
see if that helps.
Okay.
So then so communication using the I statements and actively listening to one another and communicating.
Uh-huh.
We have another goal of setting boundaries
Mhm.
on what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the goal of couples therapy coming up whenever you're ready,
Okay.
if he's opposed to it.
Okay.
And then, is there any other goals that you may want to work on as far as yourself, putting yourself priority and doing something for yourself? After you get out and take care of you.
No, I really don't. I really just work and um just work. I mean, I take care of my home, but you know, it's just me. If he's not here, then I'm just here by myself. I don't um or if his kids come over, you know, they're here and if I cook, then I'll cook for everybody and stuff like that. But I don't it's not like I'm a stepmom to them. Like I'm not a stepmom to them. I don't want to be a stepmom to them.
So,
Does that mean?
I mean, they come as a package deal,
Yeah, but he's just my boyfriend. So like I'm not married to him.
but you still do stuff with the kids. Do you like interact or
Yeah, I talk to them. I'm not mean to them. I talk to them. They ask me for something, I give them something, but I'm not like,
do you not want to be invested in that? Do you feel like maybe the reason why you hold back is because you don't want them to get attached to you if something was to go on, like if you guys split up or
yeah. Initially, I wasn't even okay with his kids coming around because I felt like they shouldn't come around. Like, why should they? I'm not like his wife. We're not married. we're just in a relationship. I mean, I guess our relationship is kind of serious, but you know, I didn't,
Does he have like a court order?
he has no court ordered for anything. He just gets them every other weekend. He gets his kids and they come over. When they come over though, I guess I do have a boundary set for that. Like when they come over, I'm not a babysitter. He cannot leave them with me to watch them if he goes and does whatever. Like when
So
they
he's
come-
here when they're here.
Yeah, when they're here, he's here. Yeah. And if they go out and do things, I might go sometime, but I don't always go. Like when they come over, I let them spend their time. I don't try to interfere or get in, get in the middle of any of that. But yeah, I don't, you know. Yeah, I don't know.
Did you guys ever talk about this before, like with how you felt as far as the kids coming around and you getting close to them or, you know?
Well, I initially I did not want them to come around, but we live together.
Right.
So they have to come, you know what I mean? They have to come around. So that is what made me agree to that because we live together and they have to come over or I have to be around them. But yeah, I never thought about it any further than that. Like they're coming over and I'm gonna be their stepmom. I'm gonna be, I don't know, I keep saying stepmom, like I'm gonna be like another woman figure in their life because that's not what I don't want to sign up for that.
Do you think that maybe you don't want to sign up with that because you just don't know the relationship between you and him?
Yeah, maybe that could be a little bit
But
of
maybe
it.
just having the communication and just understanding, him and, maybe things can get better if you can get a control over the relationship part first. Do you believe that?
Yeah, like maybe if we talk about it and we come to therapy, maybe things can get better in that area. And then I guess then the next step would maybe be like us talking about the pregnancy issue and stuff like that.
Right. And I believe that would work too. Just having that. And so what I wanted you to do for homework is try to have that sit down conversation with him
Mm-hmm.
and get that down pat, and then just really think about the goals that we have set for you.
Mm-hmm.
And then you let me know when you're ready to start couples therapy.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
And so I will see you next week, or are we doing bi-weekly?
No, I'll see you next week.
Okay, so then I'll see you next week. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Melissa.
Bye.
Bye-bye.